The White House privately asks U.S. banks to work with Russia, according to Great Game India. The Biden administration today, this is news, the Biden administration attempting to keep up the pressure on sanctions while preventing a global economic catastrophe. Bloomberg has revealed that the White House is privately asking U.S. banks to work with Russia. That is oxymoron, isn't it? Now, according to individuals familiar with the situation, the Biden administration is secretly advising major U.S. banks like JPMorgan Chase and Citigroup to keep doing business with strategic Russian companies in spite of the sanctions placed on Moscow due to the crisis in Ukraine. The U.S. Treasury and State Departments have made the requests in an effort to keep up the pressure on Russia while also averting a global economic catastrophe, the news agency said on Monday, today that is. According to the sources, Washington has requested services such as U.S. dollar settlements, money transfers, and trade finance for Russian enterprises that are immune from certain components of the sanctions, such as gas giant Gazprom and fertilizer makers Uralkali and Fosagro. As a consequence, the nation's top banks are today caught in the push-pull between the Biden administration and Congress, which pushes on tougher sanctions against Moscow. With violators subject to multi-billion-dollar penalties, the sanctions forbid U.S. institutions from offering services to businesses and individuals on the blacklist. At a congressional hearing in September, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of the investment firm JPMorgan Chase, is said to have been interrogated about how his organization allegedly used legal loopholes to continue doing business with Russia. The banker reported, "We are following the instructions of the American government as they asked us to do it." So he claims that it's the American government that told him to do it. When questioned about the subject by Bloomberg, a Treasury spokesperson stated that the department had informed banks that operations related to agriculture, energy, and humanitarian aid were permitted. Congress needs to understand this. The U.S. government has not imposed a comprehensive embargo with Russia. There are still pockets of business that are allowed, said Nedimna Ifudu Nweke, an attorney specialized in U.S. economic sanctions at Aiken, Gump, Strauss and Holler and Feld LLP. The Treasury will continue to have meetings to educate banks on those pockets of allowable transactions, especially in the humanitarian space, Nweke said. This is from Great Game India. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.